In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use the indirect function in Google Sheets. This function is incredibly useful when you want to reference a specific cell or range dynamically based on a string. So let's take a closer look at how to make the most of this function. To start, let's make sure we're all set up. Open a Google Sheet. You can do this by navigating to Google Sheets via your browser and selecting the desired spreadsheet or creating a new one if you're starting from scratch. Once you're in, you'll be able to follow along with the steps I'm going to cover. Now, look for cell C3 on your spreadsheet. This is the cell where we'll input the formula, so click on it to ensure it's selected and ready for you to type in. Clicking on the right cell is crucial because this is where the dynamic referencing will come to life. Once you've selected C3, type in the formula. Equals indirect, open parenthesis, $2, ampersand, exclamation mark, B, ampersand, and finally, row, open and close parenthesis. Essentially, you have indirect, to handle sun, B, and row. This formula does a few key things. It allows you to dynamically reference another sheet name found in C2, and it combines that with the specific cell range, B, and the current row number in the cell reference. By using dollar signs and ampersands, you ensure that these elements stay constant whilst being constructed. Now, hit the Enter key. This action is important because it activates the formula you just typed, allowing Google Sheets to interpret it and produce the result. If you've typed everything correctly, you should see a value appear in C3 according to the logic defined by your formula. If it returns an error instead, double-check your formula for typos and correct any as needed. Finally, let's make this process even more efficient. Apply autofill to extend this formula to other cells in the column. You can do this by clicking on the bottom right corner of the C3 cell and dragging it down while holding the mouse button. This will copy the formula across the cells you drag over, automatically adjusting the row numbers so each cell references its respective data point. This step is a massive time saver, especially if you're dealing with large data sets. And there you have it. With these steps, you've not only added a dynamic reference using the indirect function, but you've also scaled your work efficiently using autofill. Experiment with this function in your spreadsheets, and you'll find it opens up a lot of possibilities for dynamic data manipulation. Thanks for watching and happy spreadsheeting.